had a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Draymond Green?
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
That shot wide open.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Warriors shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Jones with the screen on Paul. Here's Curry with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seemed unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against Sacramento played superb basketball. He ended up with 62 points and a triple-double for all that effort. A mind-blowing effort. It's going to be hard.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Slim in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Anderson kicks to Clark. Anderson outside. They get a hand on it. Jones against Jackson. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Kuminga finds Moody. And here's Anderson. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Back to Bane. Pass to Slim. Morant outside. Driving into
Have mercy.
Wow. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And it's the Warriors' ball. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Kuminga comes to help. Slim, no good. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Clark. Outside, Jones. Now, here's Kuminga. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Kuminga's got his third bucket of the night.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Anderson passes to Moody. Back to Anderson. Puts up a deep three. Grizzlies with the rebound. And a wide open look for Bane. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 10 points.
The second Bane touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clark sets a screen for Anderson to the inside. And Clark slams it in.
Ball for that shit every time, bro.
In motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Slim. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Moody with it. Now Clark. Some nice passing by Golden State. Leaps for it. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Jackson against Kuminga. Anderson inside, and Bane pulls it down. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. It's good. 23 points for Slim.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Warriors shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Now Moody. He has yet to score. Kuminga, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Moody. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Curry against Morant. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis. All going up court. Here's Slim. The shot's good. Slim's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Warriors shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Outside, Bane. Here's Slim. No good from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Waters passes to Anderson. Jackson Davis with it. Pass to Curry to stop the drought. And he sinks the lane.
That's on the defense there. Can't let Curry get into the lane.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Curry finds Jones, and then Jones with the jam.
Take care of the ball. Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron.
Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Sean, thanks a lot. Curry from deep three-point land. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Slim. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So over Clark, and the basket by Jackson.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Morant against Curry. Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Curry. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Morant outside. Buries it from three-point range. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Here's Jackson Davis. Clark finds Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Outside, Bain. Here is Slim. Jackson Davis defending. Here's Slim. It's all in by Jackson Davis. Warriors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Shot by Pajinski, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Oh, my. And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Here's Pajemski. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Philadelphia. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Clark outside. And the Warriors miss again. Memphis has got 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Slim goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here is Curry. 7 points in the game. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 9.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly shows.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Jackson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Outside, Bane to the middle. Out to Morant. Pass to Slim. Down low. And it's blocked. Now Podziemski. No scoring in this one. Here is Slim. Jackson Davis defending. Slim, good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Podziemski with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Slim. Sweet little floater. Slim's got 35 in the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And so is the Memphis Grizzlies, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
And welcome.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even
I need that.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Golden State Warriors.
They've got to run shooters.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Out on the perimeter, it's Podziemski and Wiggins. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Kuminga, and it's Curry at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Slim passes to Bane. Here is Slim. Pass to Jackson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Kuminga. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. They get it again. Second chance shot. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Pass to Slim. Good. Slim's got 37.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the...
Curry shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Inside, Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Kuminga. Jackson Davis with it. Wiggins outside. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kuminga with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Morant with a wide open look. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper.
Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. With the drive, they get the rebound. Here's Podziemski, and he's good on the 3-ball. Podziemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Pass to Slim. Outside for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis moving it around. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the way. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Outside, Payne. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Nice defense from Slim. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Derek Jones comes in for Kuminga. Anderson, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And it's Payton in for Brandon Podziemski. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Jones. The Grizzlies pull it in. Slim's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the wing right side. Aldama passes to Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 5.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Payton outside. Anderson kicks to Payton. Five to shoot. And here's Anderson from the arc. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside, Green. Here is Slim. He's covered by Clark. And Draymond Green gets the 3. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Jones. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Draymond Green, first personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Derek Jones Jr.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls,
The previous play is under review.
catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Slim shakes him, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Payton looking it over. 1 second left. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Memphis out in front, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And his hand since it was put into place in the NBA.
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Marcus Smart. Santi Aldama is out there with Slim. Then there's Edey. And it's Pippen in at the point. Slim, no good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so checking out their record tonight, Middlemark win number 32 overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Slim.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Pippen finds Aldama. Here's Slim. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says that they bring an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to get to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
guy always gets to work out when MP's in the lineup. You ready to give these fans what they pay you for?
Your call has been forwarded to.
MP, you're about to go off.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Well, there are always trades this time of year, Clark, but we rarely talk about the human aspect of these moves.
That's a great point, BA. You know, these guys integrate into their communities. They create bonds and friendships and connections. Their kids go to school and make friends, and then if they're traded, all of that is disrupted. So it's often overlooked, but it's a real part of being a pro basketball player in the NBA.
So here's Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then it's Luka Doncic, then it's Thompson, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Slim misses. And Dallas with possession. For an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him and Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. 2 MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They've both been on fire all season long, Allie. Thanks for that. Doncic against Morant. Washington outside. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Doncic has gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Here's Slim. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Grimes. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. From deep, here's Doncic. The Grizzlies pull it in. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Lacking their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals. The Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Thompson. Now Gafford. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Jackson, pass to Slim from 9 feet out. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Pass to Doncic. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And the dunk by Jackson.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Slim. Right through the D for the layup. Slim's got 8.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by Gafford. Slim misses.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Grimes, the pass to Doncic. Thompson left side. Jacks up a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Basket counts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Pass to Doncic. The 3 ball. Slim with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
So it's the Mavericks now. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Pass to Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step.
Yeah, they've got the core to do it, BA. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s, so they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Doncic against Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
You know, what separates Doncic from most players, he's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Doncic. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Let's go with a three. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got his fifth rebound on this one. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Chris Paul in for Morant. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Grimes. No points yet. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Great work, Allie, thanks. To the middle, here's Slim, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Doncic. Here's Marshall. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 10 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Pass to Slim. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's one more assist in the career of CP3. We haven't seen many better passers in NBA history.
Doncic, no good. Grizzlies lead by 5. Ball passes to Slim. Going inside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Memphis. Slim's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point differential. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 10. Grimes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night. And so Paul will bring it up for Memphis. To the paint. Here's Slim. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And what a passer Paul is. Exceptional at seeking out his guys and getting them into a rhythm.
Mavericks trail by 7. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Smart comes in for Desmond Bane. 1:52 left in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Marshall. Three-pointer off the mark.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards. Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Slim. 20 points for him. And Gafford comes to help. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Slim. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead. Dinwiddie with it. Inside. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Gafford's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Slim with a bucket.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
50 seconds left in the first. Ball against Dinwiddie. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Pass to Green. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got his second basket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Dinwiddie. Shot to stop the run. The shot won't fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Memphis ahead, up by 15. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Prosper comes in for Washington. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Exum. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Prosper in at the 4. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Pass to Dinwiddie, to the inside. Here's Gafford. Gafford.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
So for Dallas, Thompson, he's checked in for Prosper. And it's Grimes in for Dinwiddie. Outside Morant. Here's Slim. He's guarded by Gafford.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Now here's Doncic. He's averaging almost 35 a game, a crucial player for them. Here's Marshall. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Prime shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 23. To the middle. Pass to Slim. Here's Pippen. Here's Slim. Coming off 41 points last game out. Shot clock at 5. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. The three from Thompson. Offensive rebound. And it's rejected. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Memphis making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Grizzlies on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. To the right side. Pippen, pass to Slim. Washington grabs the miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Thompson. Here's Gafford. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Outside Bane to the paint. Here's Slim. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Slim's got 6 here in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists. You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Back to Gafford. Pass to Washington. Drops in the 3.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Here's Slim. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Grimes. Thompson finds Gafford. Back to Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Here's Grimes. 9 points in his last outing. Hits a 3-pointer. Thompson's got 8.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Out left to the wing. Inside. Here's Slim. Here's Pippen. Here's Slim. He's got 34. And he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen.